Bronson announced the Golden Line Hotel will transition into a low-income housing unit this summer. Right now, the Anchorage Assembly says that the 2022 gap analysis shows that more than 2,400 units of low-income housing are needed. This decision is one way of decreasing that number. Georgina Fernandez is live outside the Golden Lion tonight with details.
Rebecca, this is just one way officials say they can decrease the homeless population we are seeing. Now, by turning the hotel into a low-income housing, they're going to be able to create 85 single-occupant rooms, which are going to be targeting specifically Anchorage's more vulnerable homeless population, those that face mobility problems. Today, Mayor Bronson announced he is allocating $750,000 in the fourth quarter budget to bring the property up to standards, which would include fixing the building's fire sprinkler system and interior electrical upgrades. Meanwhile, Assembly members Felix Rivera also said Meg Zaletel and him are bringing forward an amendment to allocate $250,000 of the alcohol tax fund budget to help with startup costs, with the goal of having the building up and running by end of June at the latest. But officials say they're planning to utilize the complex prior to that as the closure process of the Sullivan Arena takes place.
Our demobilization plan is to have a seamless transition between then. If there is something that does occur that we need a little bit of extra time, I believe the deadline is June 30th for that transition. Anyone who does not qualify for this housing, we are still going to work with the coalition for outreach efforts to make sure that they have an opportunity, any opportunity to get into housing.
Now, the Sullivan Arena is set to close on Sunday, but tonight, Anchorage Assembly members will be voting on extending the closure date through the end of May for the Sullivan Arena's more vulnerable population. And Johnson also added that we can expect people to start moving into the Golden Line by the first 2 weeks of May. Rebecca?